Hi. Hope you all had a very good New Year's Eve and a good start to your new year. Wishing all of you and your loved ones a very happy 2021. In 2020, we saw the word pandemic being associated with COVID. Prior to that, there was a pandemic which was always there, and some of us know this as obesity. But I don't want to talk about obesity per se in very details because we all know what causes obesity. However much obesity is basically imbalance between consumption and uh, burning, or the calories which we consume and how many calories we consume and how many calories to be spent. So even if we eat very healthy and if we don't burn calories, there is a chance that we may land up with abdominal obesity. Today, the purpose of this talk is not about physical obesity, but something called intellectual obesity. What is intellectual obesity? Intellectual obesity is also the huge amount of disbalance where we consume a lot of content, but we don't apply. We consume, we share, but we don't apply. Uh, what are some of the symptoms of intellectual obesity? We see sharing of content. Anything and everything is taken from somewhere and shared, taken from somewhere and shared. There's so much of gyan going on the over the net, be it through LinkedIn, be it through WhatsApp. There are forwards and forwards. There's so much of content which is available today, and we contribute. And as well wishers, all of us, we would like to share that content with somebody. But the question is, before we share content, do we apply it? Are we burning those calories ourselves? Are we making sure that we are just only stuck in the knowledge part of it, or are we building skills, right? And this is a huge disconnect which I'm seeing. Anything, everything. There's a huge amount of knowledge which is available, and very frankly, friends, today knowledge, thanks to the net, is already available. Why do we co- contribute to the clutter of knowledge by taking content from here and sharing it? Anybody who today wants to find content can actually find it. But anyway, there is a part to that. The second thing which I see, second, so one is the sharing of every kind of content which is there, which is taken from somewhere and shared. And the second, without application. I'm not per se against sharing of content. Yes, I'm making this video, so I would like this content to be shared. But do we apply this content? Do we apply content? No. The second part is where I see, I myself, during the COVID, a lot of us took self certification courses, improved and got certificates, took huge amount of courses, which is a very good thing. Again, provided we are doing, why are we doing the certification, to increase our knowledge or to increase our skill? And that is a very critical question. Knowledge and skill, we all know, are different. Skill is knowledge in action. If knowledge is not put in action, it is going to contribute to intellectual obesity. It's a very passive consumption of content and sharing it. Today, sharing becomes very easy. Just put a like button, put a share button, you share content, put you have broadcast list. But where is the application? I think here is where the we see that even the smallest steps of transformation, even if the content is not perfect, if we start applying something, if we start take the first step towards application, we are moving towards transformation. How many GBs of data do we have? How many GBs of material do we have? Slides do we have? Which of rich content which is there, which we have shared, which we have gathered, which we've read, which we've understood, but not applied. So between given a choice between gathering say 100 points of content and applying only one, it is better to take 10 points of content and apply two. And that, the person who applies more amount of knowledge will be actually the person who will become more skilled. So think, do we do we want to be intellectual obese or do we want to be intellectually fit? Because if we want to be intellectually fit, then the only way is to apply the knowledge which is learned. So, wishing you a very physically fit and an intellectually fit 2021. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, yes, just one thing. I know I'm not hustling over here, but it would be great if you like the video. Then I would request you to please subscribe to this channel because that itself puts a lot of positive pressure on us to keep on generating and sharing my thoughts with you. And I would love to hear that. So it's not mandatory. Only if you like the content and you want to act on it, please do subscribe to this channel. Thanks a lot. Wishing you all once again a very, very physically and intellectually fit 2021. Thank you for watching. Bye.